I'm recording. Otherwise, I would have forgotten to record. So,
Oh, very good.
double thanks.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. All right, everyone. Yeah, I'm trying to think yeah. I don't even know what I said. But of course, whatever. Okay. Seated pose. Just feel your body. Notice your breath and close your eyes if they're not closed. All right. So for this next, hour and 20 minutes, hour and 15 minutes, this is your time. So just try to really get inside your body and feel these poses. And when your mind wanders, and as I call it, you leave your body, just keep coming back in. Tuck your chin back, way back. Make a double chin, way back, way back. Feel the base of the skull lift. Feel the back of the neck lengthen. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Turn your head slowly to the right. Keep that chin pulled back. Drop your right ear towards your right wing bone. Lift your chin up to the ceiling and bring it all the way to the left. Left ears drop down. Turn your head to the left. Tuck the chin back. It's kind of tough when you're turned to the side to tuck it back. But once you slowly start making your way to the right, you can tuck back some more. Keep the shoulders relaxed. All the way to the right. Right ear drops back. Chin lifts up. Chin comes to the left. Here's that left ear dropping back there. Turn your head gently, tuck the chin back, and as the chin comes back to center, you can tuck back a little more. Relax the shoulders. Now the chin to the left. We're changing direction. All the way up to the ceiling. You're really lifting the face upward, extending the cervical spine, the neck. Right ear drops back, head turns to the right, tuck that chin, take it over to the side slowly. This is a full rotation for the neck. Left ear drops back, chin lifts up and comes over. Right ear drops back, turn your head, tuck the chin back, come back to center. Lift your arms up, palms are facing each other. Take your hands together, intertwine your fingers, bend your elbows. Nestle your head at the base of your skull. Open up those elbows nice and wide. And I want you to feel a little bit of tension between those shoulder blades, a good tension, right? You're really drawing them together. Now begin to bring the elbows together as you press into the base of the skull and draw that skull bone forward. Drop the elbows, drop the forehead, breathe here. Make these nice big rib cage breaths. Feel the tension leave the neck and the upper back here. Soften the shoulders, soften the wing bones. Open the elbows as you press the back of your skull into your palms. Open those elbows nice and wide. Even wider. Feel the shoulder blades come together. Even wider. Here's a nice chest opener. Lift the chest to the ceiling. Okay, feel what's going on here, everyone? It's a chest opener. So you've got that nice curve in the upper back. Lift the chest some more. Listen up. Keep the front of your body and your face nice and open. Let the elbows just drop back naturally. Press your hands into the back of your skull. Straighten your head. Okay, here we go. Right elbow coming down to the right side. Left elbow lifting up to the ceiling. I want you to feel that left waist opening. Enjoy that. Ooh, feel the space you're making between the rib cage and the left hip. Nice. Right hand drops into the mat. Right elbow stays nice and relaxed. So does the shoulder. Left arm reaches over and really reach out there. Get a good stretch to the side of your torso, all the way into the side of that arm. Press firmly into the right hand. Feel it pressing into your mat. Turn your belly button to the right slowly. That left hand is making its way down to your mat. Okay, you're dropped down and slightly twisted. Drop your head, twist a little more. Nice. Turn your torso forward, release the left hand. It's over the ear again. Stretch it. As you stretch and reach out, press the outer edge of your thigh toward the ground. Intense side stretch here. Straighten that right arm slowly. It straightens your spine. Right arm comes up, palms face each other. Reach up there. Take your hands together. Intertwine your hands, your fingers, that is. Take your hands behind your head. Press the head forward just like you did before. Ooh, lengthen that neck, lengthen that neck. Curve the top of your spine here. You feel it. Elbows drop down. Two big rib cage breaths. Feel them. Next one, even bigger. Head straightens, spine straightens, elbows draw back. All right. Internally locate just underneath your belly. Draw back a little there as the left elbow comes down. We're going to open the right side now. Here we go. Press the outer edge of that right thigh toward the ground. Feel your right waist open. Drop the left hand into the mat. Keep the elbow, keep the shoulder nice and relaxed. And then you reach the right arm over to get even more stretch here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Feel the left hand pressing into the mat. Really open up the fingers. Feel the bottom of that hand. Draw your navel slightly back gently as you turn your belly button to the left. Right hand drops into the ground. Wherever it lands, it doesn't matter. Press into both hands. Little bit more twist. Drop your head. Breathe here. Breathe through the resistance of the twist. Turn your head and your body facing forward. Right arm comes over again. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And come on up to straight. Both arms lifting up. Take the arms to the sides. Turn the palms behind you. Let's open the chest again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you bring your arms back there. Squeeze a little more. Come forward gently. Palms are facing each other. Forward, forward, forward. You're leading with your chest. Okay, look down at the ground. Take your arms forward, palms into the floor. Your arms are straight. Now bend your elbows, drop down, and really round that upper back. I want you to intentionally round it. Now breathe into those back ribs. All right, walk your hands back toward your body to come back up. Um, let's start on the ground. So we're going to come down slowly. We're going to use our core to come down. Heels are into the mat, toes are up to the ceiling, and you're holding a serving platter. Now, check out if you're rounding at the upper back. That could be a habit. Instead, straighten through the back. And now, when you come down, you're rounding only the part of the spine that's coming into the mat. So keep your upper back pretty straight, but you're rounding at the lower, now at the mid, and now all the way down. Full body stretch as you reach your arms overhead. Flex your heels. Really flex them a lot so they just bounce right off the ground and you feel the calf muscles. Press them more deeply into the mat. Even more deeply. Oh yeah, even the thighs react to that. And bring your knees up to your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Take the soles of the feet together. Knees bent to the side. Grab the tops of your ankles. Get a good hold of them. Bend your elbows to open the inner thighs. Take your chin to your chest. All right, keep the legs just like that. Release the hands. Intertwine them, make a little basket. Slip it under your head. Elbows are open, nice and wide. Press firmly into the feet until you feel your inner thighs, possibly your glutes react to that. So real firmly, everyone. Look straight up at the ceiling. Lift your face up to the ceiling. Hold it here and pulse, pulse. Listen, every time you pulse up, press into the feet a little bit. That way you get a twofer. You get the inner thigh work and the abdominal work. Hold it up here. Open up those elbows. Straighten the legs. Flex the heels. Take them in. Soles together. Straighten. Soles together. Straighten. Soles come together. Straighten. Soles come together. We're going to change it. Take those knees a little closer to your elbows and your elbows a little closer to your knees. You're still looking up at the ceiling, not at your feet. Now pulse right here. Elbows towards knees, knees toward elbows. Breathe it out. And hold it at the top, hold it at the top, hold it at the top. Bring the knees together. Straighten the right leg and really flex through that right heel. Open the elbows if they're closed. Switch legs. Make each pedal, when you straighten that leg, really strong. Push through the heel, everyone. Push through the flexed heel. Okay, so we don't need to do 2 billion repetitions because we're working so deeply. Press. Now both knees come together, chest toward the knees, hold. Straighten the legs. Bring them in. Straighten. Bring them in. Straighten. Bring them in and hold. Pulse, 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 pulse and hold. Feet to the ground, head to the ground. Release. Bring your arms along the sides, not in a T position and not right up against your mat. Somewhere in between, a place where your shoulders are happy and resting easily. Scoot your heels, not no more than 2 inches, more like an inch toward your buttocks. Okay, legs are parallel and they're hip distance. Lift all 10 toes off the mat, press down into the tripods of both feet. Press more firmly. Don't let any tension come into the shoulders. Even more firmly. Even more firmly, you're going to feel your core begin to come into the picture here. Good. Okay, keep all that energy. Soften your toes down to the mat. Curl your tail up toward your knees just a little bit. We just tucked a little pelvic tilt in this. Now slowly lift that back off the ground. Lift your bridge. Feel it. Make it segmental, 1 little inch at a time. We all have these sticky areas that we tend to go through quickly, and then other areas that are more bendy. Let's get the whole spine opened, every piece of it. Okay. You know what? Let's bring it back down. I want you to really feel what a segmental lift and lowering is real slow, real slow, real slow. Press it down into the mat. And notice those parts of your spine, if you can, that just aren't quite as bendy. All right, tuck the tail up. We're coming up again. Slow. One segment at a time. One segment at a time. Here we go. Lift a little higher. Take the arms up to the ceiling, palms toward each other. Bring them overhead. You can lift the hips a little higher now. Yeah. Press the tops of your thighs up toward the ceiling. Feel as if you have spirals running down your thighs and you're kind of turning the legs, spiraling them in toward each other, still keeping the distance between the thighs, so it's more internal spiraling. And now we're going to come down. Arms will lead the way. Feel your spine meet the mat. Slowly. Yeah, real slowly. Nice. Knees come into the chest. Let's release anything in the lower back here. Arms are open, T position, palms are up, chin to the chest. Remember, arms should not be higher than the shoulders. Um, let's come into a reverse tabletop first of all with flexed heels. Really flex those heels, open the toes, spread them apart. Now also notice any work that you do, even in the feet, even when you flex the heels and open the toes, the shoulders are going to tend to get involved. Remember, codependent. They're really codependent. They're like, oh, I'll help out. I'll get all stressed and hold a lot of energy. Notice that pattern. Release the shoulders when they do that. Okay, press your legs together as hard as you can. Don't let it go on the shoulders. Harder. Check the shoulders. Firmer, press, press, press. Yeah. Even more, even more. Listen up. Straighten both legs as they're together. Try to keep them as together as you can. Bring them back. Squeeze them together. Straighten. Bring them back in. Squeeze them together. Knees aren't coming to the chest, they're staying hip level. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice. Soften it all up. Take your right leg over your left. Bring your knees closer to your chest. All right, here we go. Deep spinal twist. Legs fall slowly to the left. Slowly, controlled. You're pushing into that left arm to put on the brakes. But then once the feet, the legs hit the ground and have support there, soften the left arm and the left shoulder. Totally get it out of the picture. Add breath. Very nice clearing kind of energy when you twist your spine. Do you feel it across the forehead? Now listen up. Let's kind of fine tune. Notice how your right hip is really nice and open here because of the position you have that leg in, right? What if you softened that top leg and just let it drop just another half inch toward the ground? It's more like a letting go than it is a pushing down. Squeeze the legs together, gently draw back from right underneath the navel, and then bring the legs back to center here. Uncross, rock the hips side to side, lift the legs a little bit, walk the hips down toward the bottom of your mat, straightening out your spine. Okay. Soften those arms, soften the shoulders, bend the knees. Left leg over the right this time. All right, we're coming down, right side. Again, check out that right arm. You needed to press it into the floor to stop the legs from dropping. Now you can release it. And if you want a little more attention to the left hip, the left leg, make it heavy. Let it sink down to the floor just a tiny bit more. Squeeze your legs together, bring them back to center, uncross the legs. Okay, bring your left foot to the ground, left knee is bent, right foot is up to the ceiling. Okay, take a hold, bend the knee so that you can grab your right ankle. Gonna get the ankle here. Flex your heel, open your toes. You're gonna lead with the big toe. Begin to circle the big toe, biggest circle that you can make on the ceiling. Okay, doing a big rotation for the ankle. Slow, big, controlled, reverse. All right. Now flex the heel and toes up to the ceiling. Flex the heel, toes up to the ceiling, and feel as if you're grabbing a pencil with your toes. Flex your heel, and if you get crampy, just let up and release. Right foot to the ground, left leg up to the ceiling. Get a hold of that ankle. Okay. Flex the heel, open the toes. Look at the big toe. Big toe is going to lead. A big circle. Biggest circle, more like an oval, right? Reverse. And it's normal to feel little clicks and stuff in joints when you take them into these full rotations. Okay, now flex the heel, open the toes. Take the toes way up to the ceiling, open up the front of your foot, hold on to a pencil under the toes. Flex, release a pencil. Up to the ceiling, grab the pencil, stretch the top of the foot. One more, flex the heel, toes up to the ceiling, grab the pencil, and release that left foot down. Okay, cross at the ankles, flick your feet up to the ceiling. Let's get up into table pose. All right, open up those fingers. Middle finger making a T to the top of your mat. Knees drop down just underneath the hips. Nice. Press into those palms. Feel the spine nice and straight. Remember we did a segmental bridge pose. We're going to do segmental cat and cow. So we're going to really, really go for deep and every single inch of the spine versus fast moves. Okay, first cow. Drop your belly. Feel the lower back drop. Feel the tail lift. Little more. You've got this really nice U shape in your lower back. Make a little deeper U. Okay, nice. Keep that. Press into the bottoms of the palms. Send your collarbones forward between your biceps. Press your head slightly forward. Okay, now we're going to start with just the lower back. So keep everything as it is except the lower back. So belly lifts up a bit. Tail comes down toward the ground. Okay, feel the lower back open up 1 inch at a time. Lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it. Okay, here we go. We're going to make our way up the spine 1 little inch at a time as you lift your spine toward the ceiling. Lift it toward the ceiling. Keep lifting. Drop your head. Cat pose. Keep everything the same. Just drop your belly. Feel your lower back descend. Feel your tail begin to lift. Feel those hips open behind you. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Drop the lower back. Okay, now begin to work up the back. So send the back up toward the heart. You know what I mean? You're kind of dropping it and getting that stretch upward. Curl the tail. Lift the spine. One little segment at a time. Take your time. Feel the back lift, little bits at a time. Drop your head. Back to cat. All right. Back to table pose here. Take the right knee in only about an inch or two. Press the top of the foot into the mat. Send the left leg out. Heel is flexed. Lift it a little higher. Send the right arm out. Balance here. Okay, if you want to level up, hand and left foot come out about 45 degrees. Now forward and back. Right hand comes down, left knee bends. Press that left heel up to the ceiling and pulse it. It's flexed. Okay, deep work in the buttocks here. Lift it a little higher. Listen up. We're going to swing that knee that's up in the air all the way over to the right side. We're going to squeeze that knee next to the other knee, and we're going to squeeze them together as hard as we can. Okay? Feel all that energy there. Now walk your hands one or two little steps to the left. And then press forward into the palms as you drive your hips back toward that back corner of your mat. Press, press, press. Left hip opens. Nice stretch across the back. Drop your head. Breathe here. Open the back ribs with your breath. Slowly come on up. Hips come forward. Walk your hands back into the mat. Squeeze those legs together one more time just for good measure. Unlock them and send the left knee back into the mat. Come back into table pose. Let's recalibrate here. Curl your toes. Press your toe pads into the mat. Might as well work out the feet, right? Press the hips back toward the heels. Press into those toe pads. This is really good for if you have like any plantar fascia problems. Okay, drop your elbows into the ground. Make sure that those fingers are spread apart. Look at the top of your mat. Glide your heart forward with your tail lifted and come back up. Uncurl the toes. Left knee comes in just an inch or two, and that is all. Right leg, lift it up, flex the right heel. Lift it a little higher, feel the glutes work here. Now release the left arm, reach, 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 back with the heel, forward with those fingertips. So like you're getting stretched in both directions. Okay, those of you who want to level up, bring it about 45 degrees to the side. Just shifting it into more of the lateral glutes. Now forward and back again if you're not there. Left hand comes into the mat, right knee bends. Press that heel up to the ceiling, pulse it slowly, right at the edge. Lift it higher. Okay, here's where we're going to swing that knee over. Left side this time. We're going to squeeze the legs together as firmly as possible. This is good isometric work. Now, walk your paws one or two little steps to the right and slowly press those hips back. Keep the arms nice and long. Feel the stretch in the back. Drop your head and add some ribcage breath. And slowly bring it forward. Take the hands back on the mat. And oh, we good measure. Squeeze the legs together one more time. Release the right leg back, bring it down. Okay, table pose again. All right, let's thread the needle. Right arm comes up, right hand behind the left wrist. Reach it out, hand up to the ceiling, drop into that right shoulder. And then once you get down there, you're going to have to move the left hand, play with it wherever you feel comfortable. Get that left arm out of the picture in terms of, we're not working that shoulder at all. And then if you want to, you can bring that arm up to the ceiling. That gets it out of the way. And if you're bringing it up to the ceiling, no tension in that arm. Palm is soft. You're catching raindrops with it. You can also bind this thing, binding the left arm, and then drop into the right shoulder. Feel it release. Left hand into the mat, right next to your face. Straighten that arm to press up. Come back into table pose. Left arm this time. Lift it. Thread it behind the wrist. Drop into that left scapula. Rearrange that right hand wherever it feels okay. Maybe bring it up. Maybe bind it. Maybe not. And here we go. Left shoulder. Right hand back into the mat. Straighten that arm to release. Bring it back into table pose. Okay, here we go. Curl your toes. Walk your hands back toward your knees. Sit on your heels. Press down toward the heels to open the bottoms of your feet. Okay, now lift your knees off the ground. Bring your fingertips into the mat. Try to straighten your back as much as possible. So you're in this little like squat pose on your tippy toes. Maybe you can even take your hands to the top of your legs and balance here. Okay, now come into squat. So rearrange things so you're in squat pose. All right, so in a squat pose, you really want to send the weight back toward your buttocks, toward your tailbone. Now press firmly into the feet, lift from your pelvic floor, and straighten your body. Open your arms Take them to the sides, palms down. Come forward, hinging from your hips. Drop down into an inversion. Release your head. Bring your fingertips just in front of your feet. Well, more like 12 inches in front of your feet. And come onto your tippy toes. Now, from your tippy toes, bend your knees forward and come into a tippy toe squat. You're supported by your fingertips. Okay, stay on your tippy toes. Straighten your knees. Lift your hips. Stay on your tippy toes. This is good for your feet. Drop your head. Now listen up. As you bring your feet down and come out of your tippy toes, press into the outer edges of your feet on the way down. Outer edges, outer edges. Nice. Drop down a little deeper. Bring your arms out to the sides. Lift up, hinging from the hips. Palms up, arms overhead. Namaste Mudra. Bring it down. We are coming down into a squat again without the tippy toes. Feet on the ground. Come into your squat. Press your elbows into your inner thighs. Send your weight back toward your tailbone. Press into your feet. Lift from the pelvic floor. Lift your body. Open up here. Swan dive forward with wide legs. Upside down, wide leg, standing fold. Monkey pose with wide legs. Come down again. Bend your knees, push it back into a chair. Send your arms forward, chair pose. Hands come together, bring them to your heart. Drop your tail. Spin it to one side, get that elbow to the side of your leg and twist. Open your wings if that feels good. Back to Namaste Mudra. If you're not there, bring it back to center lift. Come down again, swan dive. Drop your head completely. Sit in a chair. Arms come forward. Hands come together. Namaste Mudra to your heart. Swing it to the other side. Twist a chair. Twist it up. If you like to open your wings, do it here. Bring them back together. Come back to center. Sit in squat again. So we did that whole series just a little bit more wide-legged so I could throw squats in there. Come on up. All right. We're coming down, everyone. Come forward, hinging from the hips. Hands come down to the mat. Walk them toward the front of your mat. Feet toward the back. Look for down dog. Okay, press that chest back toward your thighs. Feel the length of your spine, the length of the backs of your legs, nice and open. Glide forward here. So your shoulders are not over the wrists, they're slightly behind. Walk the feet back one or two little steps, just enough so you can get in a plank pose. Now you want to really flex the heels, use the legs in plank. You also want to use the core muscles, so you're not letting your belly drop. Engage your core. Knees come into the mat, tops of the feet lift up, cross at the ankles. Bend the elbows straight back, draw them in toward one another, hold it about halfway down and press into the hands. Activate core, belly's lifting. Not sucking up, but deeply drawing upward. Straighten the arms. Bend and hold. Feel it across the chest. Bring those elbows in. Straighten. Bend again. Straighten. Uncross at the ankles. Bring your knees in a little bit. Bring them up a bit. Curl the toes. Lift your hips. Down dog. Okay. Left foot just off center line of your mat. Plant that foot into your mat. Send that left heel way back until you feel the calf muscles open up. Press the chest back. Now lift the right leg. Three-legged dog. Press the chest back. Keep pressing it back. Open your hips to the right. Flex the right heel. Press more firmly in the left hand. Push the mat away from you, right at the left hand. Yeah, so you want to keep the left shoulder nice and open. Lift the right ankle to the ceiling. Pulse it there. Keep that leg very lifted. Turn your hips so that they're facing the mat. Look forward. Right foot comes forward between your hands. Knee is over the ankle. Walk or scooch those left toes back so that you are as wide as you can possibly get in this lunge. The left leg is really straight. The left heel is pushing back. Now squeeze your left butt cheek. You can do it. You can do it. Squeeze it. You're probably going to feel that also in the inner thigh. Press firmly into the right foot so both legs are super active. Now straighten your right leg. Walk your hands back. And if you want more load, bend the elbows back. Drop your head toward your right shin. Pyramid pose. Rib cage breath. Put one in right here. Upside down. Walk your hands forward as you bend your right knee. Stop when it's over your ankle. Okay. Reach your right arm forward. Press your left heel back. Okay, you're really reaching forward out toward the right fingertips, really pressing back with your left heel. So you're being stretched forward and back. And as you're being stretched, lift the right arm up to the ceiling, twist your body, keep that right hip pulled in. Those of you who want to bind, you can bind that arm. Release the bind. Everyone, take the right fingertips forward, landing right next to that foot. Now, straighten the hips so they're facing forward. No longer turn to the right at all. Drop your left knee to the ground. Top of your left foot to the ground. Walk your fingertips back. Straighten your back. Take your hands to the top of that right leg. Press those hips forward. Left hip flexor. Hands come back down. Curl the left toes, lift the left knee. Look back at that left foot. We're looking for foundation for warrior. So scooch that foot a bit forward. Send it about 45 degrees. Maybe you want to make your base wider. Separate those tracks that your feet are on. Come back up. Warrior one. Squeeze the left butt cheek. Let that energy run all the way down the left leg. And really press into the outer edge of your left foot. Okay, reach forward here. Keep reaching. Spine is nice and long and relax. Reach. Drop the right arm inside the right leg. Reach some more into the left fingertips. Now lift it up to the ceiling. Binders. This is your place to bind. Release the bind. Left arm comes up to the ceiling. Now bring it overhead. There's an intense side stretch again, just in a different position. Remember, we did it on the ground, sitting. Cartwheel up, warrior two. Right palm up, lose the left arm, right arm up and over, reverse warrior. Back to warrior two. Straighten the right leg, turn the right toes to the side of your mat. You want to make yourself nice and wide into a nice wide V stance. Hinge from the hips, come forward. Drop your torso upside down, release the weight of your skull. And with this, you've got some traction going on for the neck. So you can take advantage of that by taking your awareness there, making the head even heavier, releasing those neck muscles even more. Palms under your head. Straighten your arms to lift. Walk your hands forward for wide dog. Here we go. Press into the hands. Feel them. Drop your head between your biceps, sending your heart back. Feel the stretch up and down your spine. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Glide forward. Walk your hands back toward your mat. We're going to swivel that right foot forward. We're going to lift the left heel. Walk your hands forward. Turn the left toes forward and move it into pigeon pose. Remember, you want the hips to be level. You don't want one hip to be hiked up way more than the other. You get those hips about level to the ground. And then if you want to, you can drop some body weight over this. But remember, pigeon, you can be up on your arms. You can have your chest lifted. That's absolutely fine for pigeon pose. Still getting some really good release in the right hip. You know, I don't think you really get much more release when you come down over the leg. You get a little bit more when you drop your body, but it's a different feeling when you close into it like this than when you're lifted, right? Because it's kind of more quiet. Feel that right hip release. Let it release. Slowly lift up from this. Left leg forward, right knee to the side. Okay. Fingertips into the ground. Flex the left heel. Drag it back a little bit with the sitting bone. And then slowly make your way over it. Oh, yeah, there it is, accessing that right lower back big time. Slowly lifting up, the left leg goes back, hands under your chest, or under your shoulders, excuse me. Curl the left toes, lift the left knee off the ground, press the hips up, release the right. Down dog, lift those hips, and get your feet in the right position. All right, right foot comes in, just off center line. Plant it into your mat, press that heel back. Give yourself a moment to feel the calf muscles opening. Really open the back of that right leg. Then lift the left. Right? You don't want to miss out on any of the pose. Press the chest back. Lift the heel. Turn the hips to the left. Lift that left ankle to the ceiling. Pulse it there. Lift it a little higher. Turn the hips so they're facing the mat. Look forward. Left foot comes right up there between your hands. Okay. Put your feet on different tracks and then scooch that right foot as far back as you can get it. All right, now you get to be really open in the inner thighs. Squeeze your right butt cheek, press the right heel back. So you've got all this energy running from the right hip all the way down to the right foot. Press deeply into the left foot now. More. Press so much that you feel it in the hip and in the thigh. I should say end or thigh. And straighten that leg. Right heel pushes back. Hands walk back. Bend your elbows, drop down. Pyramid. Put a rib cage breath here. Bend your left knee, let it flow forward till it's over the ankle. Hands come forward. Okay, take your right hand a little closer to the left foot. Reach out with the left arm. Right leg stays straight. Right heel keeps pressing back. Now you lift that arm to the ceiling. You've got a rotated lunge happening here. Binders, you can bind this if you'd like to. Release that arm, bring it forward and down, hips facing forward now. Gently drop the right knee, top of the right foot into the mat. Walk your fingertips back as you straighten up. Take your hands to the top of the left leg. Press those hips forward. We got the right hip flexor opening now. I mean, when else do you get to open a hip flexor, right? Hands come down into the mat. Curl your right toes. Lift your right knee up. Okay, we're getting in a warrior pose. So build your foundation. Bring the right foot forward, send it out 45. Make sure you've got a wide base so those train tracks have some distance, some space between them. Lift up. All right. Squeeze the right butt cheek. Send the energy down that leg. Really root down into the outer edge of that right foot. Okay, now that you've got that back leg really strong, you can just work your way away from it with the torso. Reach. Drop the left arm inside the left leg. Reach the right arm. Come on and open. Open up through the waist. Now lift it to the ceiling. Binders. Bind it out. Release that bind. Bring the arm over your head. Intense side stretch. Cartwheel up, warrior two. Soften the shoulders, open the chest by reaching out through the right and the left fingertips. Reach, reach, reach. Really get the chest open. Left palm up, lose the right arm. Reverse warrior. All right, warrior two. Warrior one, feel those hips shift forward. We're coming down for pigeon pose. Okay, you've got to straighten that back foot and lift that back heel. Scooch that front foot to the side, knee comes down. Level the hips. So like I said, you can be up with your chest up in pigeon, or you can drop it down. Either way. And release from that. Take your right leg forward, left knee out to the side. Flex the right heel. Okay, drag the heel and the sitting bone on that right side back just a teeny bit before you make your way down. And as you come down, you press that left knee out to the side, keeping that left lower back open. And slowly come up. Okay, let's do this just before we get up. Feet in front of you. Take the knees to one side and then to the other. To one side and to the other. Yeah, just opening up the hips a bit here and bring them up. Okay, let's get up with bent knees. Drop your belly to your thighs, drop your head over the fronts of your knees, grab the backs of your ankles. Look at your feet. Make the outer edges of your feet parallel, however that makes your feet feel. Doesn't matter. Just get them parallel. You might feel a little pigeon-toed. And drop your head. Release everything here. Drop your buttocks just a little bit more. Now straighten the legs, but keep your belly close to your thighs. Now bend again. So you're staying close to your thighs. You're just straightening out the legs a little bit and then bending them. Drop your arms to the sides, let them dangle. Slowly lift up. And we're going to waterfall. Arms come back. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sit in that chair. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Come back down. Three more. Two more. Last one. And release it all. Just drop, drop, drop. Let the arms dangle. We're going to slowly come back up. One little inch at a time here. Take your time. Once the spine straightens, the arms come to the sides and overhead. Namaste Mudra over the crown and down to your heart. Oh, drop your forehead to your fingertips. Take a few nice breaths there. One more. I know, I know you probably heard me. I had to turn something on. Okay, let's bring it down to the ground. Palms are stacked. You guys are hearing a lot of my personal life today. Palms are stacked and forehead is resting on your top palm. Fingers, toes are toed in, feet are toed in. And just rest here. Restore. All right, head is glued to your top hand. We're going to get some lower back work in here. Lift your arms off the ground. Now lift your legs off the ground. Can you feel how the lower back, of course, and the buttocks too, are getting a really nice toning here? Now, just do a little flipper kick with the feet and really reach the legs back, not pointing the toes, but you're just trying to keep the legs as long as possible. Come back down. Now lift your chest. Bring your elbows under your shoulders. So this is Sphinx pose. Kick up your feet. Knees should not be splayed out. The knees should be nice and parallel like the thighs are. Okay, reach back from the inside of the foot and grab the top of it with one hand and then with the other. And now lift the thighs off the ground, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and lift the chest a bit. Try not to pull back with the head. And come down. Turn your head to one side, palms up. Just rest here. Use this as a restorative pose. Head back to center, back to Sphinx pose. Now the knees come out to the sides and the feet come together. So really bring those knees out to the sides. We just got a Charlie horse. Okay, knees out to the sides, soles of the feet together. Now bring, let's see, how could we do this? Bring the feet off the ground, bring the arms out to the sides, but slightly closer to your body, palms down, lift. So the arms are in a locust pose. The legs are in a modified pose. Press the soles of your feet together as hard as you can. Lift the chest a little more without drawing the back of your head towards your upper back. Just look forward. Come down, palms up, turn your head to the other side. Head back to center slowly, palms chest level. Legs hip distance or closer, feet toed in. Okay, now cobra. So as you peel your front body off your mat, press into the hands as little as possible. That's going to recruit those back muscles to do the work for you. Some people are back bendy and go from a cobra to a back bend. And if you do that, drop your lower back, drop down toward the hips. Come down slowly. Feel the front of your body meet your mat. Feel that. Kiss your forehead into your mat and come up one more time, just as slowly. It's kind of tempting to do the second one faster, but keep it slow. Okay, that's much deeper work if you slow it down. And then lateral twist at the top if you want to tonight. And coming down again just as slowly as you came up. Stack your palms, rest here in crocodile. Mm. All right, then press your hands into the mat. Lift yourself up into table pose. From table pose, round your tail a little bit and slowly press back into child's pose. So it's the getting there for this one. It's the journey. Feel the back open. Hips drop. Arms open up a bit, elbows bent, head released. And take a few breaths in that child pose. And if you're staying for Shavasana, you can flip it into Shavasana after those few breaths there. All right. Okay, so really open it up here. Make sure the arms and the legs are nice and open. Spread them out. In fact, do this just to show an experiential thing. Wherever your arms are, just slowly bring them closer to your body and just notice how that makes the shoulders, and if not just the shoulders, the whole body feel. Do you notice how it kind of brings in a little bit more stress? Now slowly slide them away. And when you get to a point where that you feel like, oh yeah, the body's open and it's comfy, yeah, stop there and just rest there. Begin to feel the sensations of your body. Relinquish the shape of your body. Forget it. Okay, the shape of your body is an image that you have right now in your imagination. I want you to get the raw data that you're getting: pressure, tension, vibration, maybe pain, whatever's there. Just feel it all. And notice how it's just this ever-changing cloud of sensations. And within all that, there's the sensation of your breath. So right now, cover your breath with all your awareness. Just your breath. Maybe find a place where you can kind of settle, maybe at the tip of your nostrils, the feeling of inhaling and exhaling there. Maybe the chest, maybe the rib cage, maybe your belly, whatever. Whatever you can connect to, just kind of stay there. Be there. Notice the changes there as you breathe. Feel your body getting a little heavier, dropping a little bit more deeply into your mat. And a bit more. Now be with your breath. And rather than connecting with the feeling of being distant from the breath, like maybe in your head, and focusing down at your breath, get into your breath. Be at a place where your breath is: belly, chest, nostrils. And now we're going to really get close to The feeling of lifting and opening the front body for the inhale when we receive the breath, and the dropping down and the release of the body when we let go of the breath, or out breath. So just notice how there's a lifting of the body upward, right? Like heavenward when you inhale. And then there's a dropping down earthward toward the earth with your exhale. So just feel that, experience that. You can go on even another level and experience how, as you open your front body for the in breath, you are receiving prana, life energy. And as you exhale, release that exhale through your back body, release it to the earth. Notice the flow of your inner peace. So, with the breath, it brings you into the here and now. So, everything that is past is gone, right? It's kind of a memory. Everything in the future is kind of your imagination. What you really have is right now, this moment. And when you're with the breath, you're staying within the moment. And in the moment is where you find your inner peace. So you kind of strip away all the worrying and planning and thinking, and you just stay in the moment, in the breath, and let your inner peace flow. And of course, you veer away and you come back again and again. So now feel as if you're a body and the breath is just breathing your body. So you're really passive. You're receiving the breath and you're just experiencing it all and letting it all be as it is. And in tonight's Shavasana, if you'd like to put a prayer, an intention, or a sankalpa in, you can do that now. Okay, nice. And if you formed that seed, take it to your heart, give it some prana, give it a few breaths. And with your next exhale, just release that seed and go back to noticing just your breath. Okay, slowly beginning your transition. Gently rolling to your side. And slowly making your way to seated pose. Once you get to seated pose, just close your eyes, take a nice deep inhale, full exhale, touch your inner peace again. Arms open wide, palms up, heart wide open. Inhale and exhale. Namaste. All right. Thank you, everyone. I hope I wasn't cussing and swearing or saying something inappropriate. It is possible.
You know what? Let it fly.
Whatever. All right.
See ya.
See ya.
Thank
Have a
you.
great weekend. It's going to get chilly. Stay warm.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks.
You're
Thank you, Laura.
welcome. You're welcome, Shelley.
See you next week.
See you next week.